Welcome to the What's New presentation for Hardcat Asset Management version 4.3. At a glance, this document goes through the capture and audit using Micat, mass RFID audit function in Catscan, the new alerts function, the notifications function, showing pictures against entities, and the person picture and HardcatWeb issue and return interface. The audit and capture assets in Micat function. The main business driver for the development of smartphone apps is to move away from the reliance on expensive PDA devices and to foster bring your own device culture in an organization, thus reducing the overall cost of ownership to our clients. You can now audit existing assets and capture new assets using the Micat smartphone application. The app also allows your users to update units and see a list of assets in a color-coordinated list. Each staff member has access to assets they are responsible to manage. Using Micat, you can create new assets and edit existing assets in the field. Micat also allows you to create new and edit existing work orders in the field. Micat has the ability to scan barcodes to locate individual assets and work orders. Micat also has the ability to perform asset issue and return functions in the field. Micat has configurable color-coordinated asset lists to highlight asset status and condition. Micat allows for unique logins for each user with configurable data access permissions. When using Micat, the data is instantly synced back to the Hardcat database. Micat allows you to conduct ad hoc asset audits. Also, Micat has the ability to update asset-specific units of measurement while out in the field. For example, update an asset's kilometers, liters of fuel, hours of operation on an engine. Micat allows access to all files attached to assets, allowing you to view photos, service manuals, and any other documents that are attached to the asset. Micat is fully integrated into the smartphone camera, allowing you to capture photos of assets and work orders. Micat has cost-effective concurrent user licensing. Micat allows for rapid setup and the ability to connect to existing Hardcat databases. The interface has been developed to be intuitive and user-friendly. Micat allows you to connect to the Hardcat database over an IP connection. And finally, you have the ability to view and edit work order presets, actions, details, and a lot more. Some of the initial and immediate benefits of Micat are: asset management is disseminated throughout the organization, resulting in massive cost savings. Your asset register is kept up to date and is no longer the responsibility of one person or department. Micat dramatically reduces incident report and response times by creating ad hoc work orders in the field. Micat allows you to scan the barcode of an asset in the field to find maintenance activities that need to be performed on it and or view full asset details. Micat allows you to reallocate assets location and person ownership in the field, reducing the need to go back to head office to make the changes. Micat asset lists show quick color checks to see faulty assets or actions required. Each user only sees their own assets and work orders. The master dataset is always up to date and accurate. You can audit your assets far more frequently with less project management overheads. Micat allows for real-time monitoring of asset use to automatically trigger further actions such as maintenance tasks. Field agents can view schematics, service manuals, and photos illustrating the condition of the asset. Field agents can take photos to show completed work, assets' current condition, or work orders that need to be completed. Your organization no longer needs to purchase expensive PDAs, and this will increase the adoption of asset management culture throughout the organization. Your in-house staff and client staff can easily download the app and set up the app server for immediate use. Micat has minimal user training required and has rapid staff adoption. Micat ensures that field staff are actually performing the correct actions on the appropriate assets in a timely fashion, stopping the culture of tea room ticks. The mass RFID audit function in Catscan. As RFID technology has become more mainstream and cost-effective, Hardcat has added to their existing RFID capabilities by developing mass RFID audit functionality within Catscan. The mass RFID audit function currently works on all Motorola RFID-enabled devices, and the following devices can be retrofitted with an RFID sled: the Motorola RFD 5500 UHF RFID sled, the Motorola MC55AO, MC55NO, MC65, and MC67. Please note, these readers will only read tags in ultra-high frequency range. Ensure you order the correct tags for your project, or contact a Hardcat expert to assist you. The new features of the mass RFID audit function in Catscan. The Catscan mass RFID audit function allows you to conduct audits of multiple assets simultaneously and seamlessly. by using a unique combination of colors and sounds to find assets and identify its status all within one screen. Some of the benefits of this functionality include the ability to audit multiple assets simultaneously, allows you to find and audit assets that are not easily visible. The RFID function works in conjunction with existing Catscan barcoding capability. The mass RFID function has two distinct audit modes, allowing you to audit by location or mass audit through an entire facility. Note, the color feature is only present when using the location auditing feature. Color coordinated lists that tell you the status of tags detected at a glance. The RFID function improves productivity and cost avoidance by increasing speed of asset audits. The RFID audit functionality also allows for enhanced security during asset verification. Locate assets using RFID. One of Hardcat's existing clients are managing their documents in Hardcat. They require a means to identify and locate misplaced documents which have been incorrectly filed. The new feature of Locate Assets using RFID. By entering a single RFID tag, Catscan can assist to locate and identify the asset in question. A vertical bar is displayed on the screen when the line goes up or down depending on the proximity of the device to the RFID tag to assist you to locate the asset. Some of the benefits of this function: the ability to search and locate individual assets, dramatically reduce the time taken to locate misplaced assets, expands Hardcat into physical document management markets, for example law firms and government departments. The notification scheduler. Clients have requested a more user-friendly way to schedule notifications, reports and exports within Hardcat rather than having to use a combination of batch scripts and Windows Scheduler to accomplish this task. The new feature: if you use a specific report or export on a regular basis, you can use the notification scheduler to automatically send the report or export via email to a set of user-defined recipients at a pre-configured date and time intervals. Some of the benefits: you can automatically disseminate the right information to the right person at the right time. Streamlines communication. The asset manager can automatically configure the system to send reports to stakeholders. Information can be sent to non-Hardcat users within the organization, external contractors, and stakeholders via email. Organize your time productively by not having to check the system time and time again to see if something needs to be actioned. The system will ensure that you don't miss important deadlines by automatically sending you a report every time a certain criteria is met. Let Hardcat do the work for you. Just set it and forget it. Alerts. Clients require immediate alerts when specific events occur in Hardcat so that they can action them immediately. The new feature: use the new alerts feature if you want the system to automatically alert you when a specific event occurs. The alerts feature is available in all Hardcat modules against all fields and is fully configurable to suit your requirements. It can be set to alert any change against any field, fields changing to a specific value, creation of new records. The alert recipient can be defined and different alerts can be sent to different recipients. Some of the benefits include: email alerts easily allow you to proactively monitor your assets 24/7, be notified instantly of suspicious activity, increased visibility, and allows for immediate response. Pictures against entities. Clients wanted a way to visually verify an asset or a person when viewing its details in Hardcat. The new feature: Hardcat now has the ability to set a default picture against assets, products, locations, people, cost centers, and supply records. Once a picture is set as the default image, it will be displayed on the entity screen in Hardcat. A picture assigned to a product will automatically apply to all assets that belong to the same product type. However, at an individual asset level, the user can assign a different image to the asset. Some of the benefits include: quick visual verification of the entity, increased securities in the issue and return of assets, increased visual appeal of the overall product. HardcatWeb issue and return interface. An organization required visual proof that the person is trying to receive items was actually the person who they claim to be. The new feature: in HardcatWeb issue and return interface, when you scan a person ID for an asset issue, an image of the person appears on the screen, allowing for instant visual verification. Some of the benefits: visually verify the person who is issuing the assets, stops staff from masquerading as other members, can be used in conjunction with biometrics. Colors on Hardcat grids. Clients wanted a means to quickly check the status of work orders in the system and identify the ones that required immediate action without having to run reports or searches. The new feature: display records on Hardcat grids in different colors based on their status. This feature is available for assets, problems, and work order grid. For example, in the work order grid, you may want to display all overdue work orders in red. The color assigned to the status is fully configurable by the user. Some of the benefits of this function include dramatically reduced time spent to analyze work orders and problems, quick snapshots of the status of work orders and problems, highlight records that need immediate attention. Custom login page on HardcatWeb. The business driver for this development: one of our clients wanted to add their corporate look and feel to the HardcatWeb system. The new feature allows users to modify the HardcatWeb login page to match their company look and feel by inserting images, logos, hyperlinks, text, and more. Some of the benefits of this function include immediate staff identification. You can match the look and feel to suit the corporate look and feel of your organization. The full list of new features in Hardcat version 4.3. New features in Hardcat. You can now add caller-based email notifications for work orders. You have the ability to trigger email notifications on all problem status changes. Hardcat timeout settings were not taking into consideration background activity. Hardcat to check Catscan record date timestamp and process retrospective changes appropriately. Ability to configure standard actions in purchase module. Modify a sort order of data displayed in the stock on hand tab. The ability to set up automatic email notifications upon problem and work order engineer change. Create a generic alerts facility to allow emails to be sent for different user-defined events. The grid should default to stock when selecting stock from the roadmap. Add options that control whether the user can set the asset status during issue and return. Add to Hardcat the ability to choose a specific file attached to a person recorded as the person photo. Add the ability to assign an image to products and assets. Allow alerts to be created to record when a particular field is changed to any value. Allow more text to be used for the email body of alerts. Add the asset purchase price field to the additional costs area. Change the color of static legend information on a login screen. Introduce the ability to import and export service notes. Allow users to assign colors to problem and work order statuses. Introduce the ability to export history records from the stock, help desk, and maintenance modules. And other bug fixes. The new features of HardcatWeb include the ability to have a customized landing page on HardcatWeb. Set the label of HardcatWeb Relative Date Range Selections button to choose relative range. The ability to update asset status upon the issue and return of assets. The ability to view person photos when issuing assets, and various other bug fixes. New features in Catscan. Implement RFID range adjustment function. Introduce a RFID tag locator feature into Catscan. Port the Catscan mass RFID audit function to work on the Motorola MC55AO series devices connected to the Motorola RFD 5500 RFID sled, and various other bug fixes. The new features of Micat. Hardcat has developed Phase 3 Asset and Audit Capture in Micat. Implement Micat app versioning checks into Micat web services, and various other fixes. If you require any other information about anything that you've seen within this presentation, please feel free to contact a Hardcat expert on sales@hardcat.com, or alternatively call on +61 03 9695 5400. Thank you very much.